Today is April 3rd, and I want to um, tell you about a dream that I had early this morning. Um, I can't remember what part of the country or where I was, I have no clue. I was on a road, on a street. It looked like a city street, if I can remember. And there was this to the right of me, I was just walking on the street near the corner, and then there was this like green dinosaur. It looked like a lizard, like a child-sized lizard slash dinosaur. It was really weird. Standing to the right of me on this corner of this street. I don't know the significance of that, but yes, that was there. That was weird. As I proceeded to go down this street, it was a street because it had cars that were parked on the street. I was talking to somebody. I don't know who I was talking to, but to the left of me appeared to be the Pope. It was a Pope, I should say. It was not the Pope that we have now, but it was a Pope or a Catholic priest or some sort. Um, I just felt like it was the Pope, but it was like a Catholic priest. I don't know. I don't want to, I can't remember, but they had on that whole outfit like a Catholic priest, Pope type of thing. Um, I think it was like the Pope to me because they had the white, whatever they call that thing on their head, the person, and the whole white outfit. And I remember as I looked at this Pope that his eyes kind of looked reddish inside of the pupil area. And he looked at me and he kind of, I don't recall him saying anything out of his mouth. He wasn't talking to me. I looked and observed him, and I proceeded to walk down the same street. And as I walked down the same street, all of a sudden, it literally, when I say to you, all of a sudden, it just happened. It just happened all of a sudden. Suddenly, suddenly, a strong wind began to happen. It was so strong that I started to walk all of a sudden. There was a building there when the strong wind started to happen. It was really strong. And I started to go in the building. It's like the building doors automatically opened. And because I just wanted to escape that strong wind, it was so strong. It was not like your wind that you experience on a cold day. It was a strong, strong wind. I went through the door of this building, and I remember in front of me was like an escalator or stairs type of thing. And as this wind is blowing super strong, I remember seeing in the dream like there was knobs or handles on the stairs that was just spinning uncontrollably and shaking. I remember there was a lot of shaking as this wind is blowing super strong. It's just a shaking going on, and I proceeded to go down these stairs. Well, before I started to go down the stairs, as I'm looking at these knobs or whatever on these stairs starting to shake just uncontrollably, everything's shaking, the wind's blowing. I remember being able to, at that moment, to feel what others were feeling, and it was fear. Everyone was fearful. And I knew at that moment when that wind was blowing, when it was so strong and the shaking, I automatically, it was instantly known to me that it was God's judgment. It was nothing else but God's judgment. I knew it in the dream. And as I was standing there about to go down the stairs, I was allowed to feel the fear. I could tell that others were fearing. I didn't see other people now, mind you. As I went in this building, I didn't see anyone, but I was able to experience their emotions of others. The fear, and I was even fearful. So I went down this, I guess it was escalator or steps, and all I remember is my youngest daughter was beside me to my left. And I started praying. She started praying. And that's all I remember. But when I tell you, I the wind. I cannot, I've never experienced any wind like that on a windy day. This wind was something beyond your imagination. It just, I was walking down the street and then boom, suddenly this wind just started. Just like no one expected it. Like I knew it was unexpected, and it was very strong. It was very strong, and there was shaking. It was shaking like almost like an earthquake type of shaking as this wind is happening. I did know it was God's judgment. I knew it was coming from God. I'm going to pray about this. I don't know what this is, but I wanted to share. But that was pretty, I can't even explain. I can't explain it. But it was suddenly. It was suddenly. That's all I want to share.